Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Do you love movies? So do I. What's up, y'all? It's KB, and I love movies. Inviting you to listen to The Conversation, a film podcast where passion meets perspective and opinion. From the old school to the new, I invite a guest on to discuss the movies that thrill us, challenge us, break our hearts, or even blow our minds. There's always new episodes dropping wherever you get your podcasts. So join the conversation. We don't just watch movies. We love talking about them too. The Conversation with KB Loves Movies, a part of Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Kulturecast, where we talk about movies and pop culture news and all kinds of shit. I am your host, Chris Stachiw, and as always, I am joined by my co-host and staff writer for the site, Michael Swan.
Good morning.
Howdy. I feel like we've already talked about these movies. Do you feel that way?
I don't know. I kind of got some Total Recall going on.
Yeah, you can remember it for wholesale type shit going on.
Yeah.
All kidding aside, oh, Jesus. We recorded the podcast once already, and we had to redo it. so, fuck us, and you're getting near a second take.
Fucking great.
I mean, hey, we're professional kids.
This is on top of me wasting 5 hours trying to fucking fix the problem. But,
we could have just not released one, but we didn't.
We can't do that. We
can't do that.
Once we get past episode 52, then yes, I could probably concede taking a week off or being extraordinarily late, but not yet. So
Swan and I are Mr. No Days Off. We take no days off with this website. We are no days off with the podcast. So, anyways.
So despite
saltiness aside,
saltiness and vinegar aside, and despite us not wasting, I guess, but
wasting 2.5 hours yesterday.
Well, yeah, wasting time yesterday and having to spend more time today. How's your Monday?
It's good. Actually, last night I wasn't feeling so hot, so I watched Zodiac and I watched Girl with the Dragon Tattoo last night.
Nice.
I watched something else. Oh, no, I watched Dracula Untold.
What'd you think of that? Because I told you to watch that.
It was all right. It reminded me kind of the first Iron Man movie. If they're going with a Universal Monsters cinematic universe, that is essentially their Iron Man. That's their stepping stone point.
Yeah.
It was all right. I think I texted you while I was watching it, and I said something to the effect of Dominic Cooper's fucking accent is ridiculous.
Yeah. You did say that.
He was trying to be Middle Eastern, and God, just don't try, bro. Come on.
Probably another symptom of Hollywood not being able to cast
Middle Eastern actors.
Yeah,
except they fucking did.
I wasn't going to be so specific, but yes.
Well, they're Turkish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because we've talked about this before. It's because I mentioned Ender's Game with Ben Kingsley and the whole New Zealander thing. Hollywood just doesn't cast. They cast big name. They cast the name before they actually pay attention to the role. So.
Well, yeah, because the name is the draw. The role isn't.
Yeah. So.
I mean, but thank God we don't live in a society now where they don't cast black actors for black roles, and thank God they're not casting white actors in blackface in black roles. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Minus Tropic Thunder, but yeah.
But I mean, that was intentional.
Yeah, I know that was the joke.
But no. But what I'm saying is it is essentially 21st century blackface to some extent.
Casting white people as
like
Middle
brown
Easterners.
or Asian.
Yeah, okay. No,
I mean, it's like 21st century blackface.
No, I'm with you. No, you're right.
You know, I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know what the reaction was in the Middle Eastern community to Exodus, but I don't think that they had any actual Middle Easterners in that movie. I know John Turturro played the Pharaoh. John Turturro, a Hispanic guy who was in The Big Lebowski.
Wow.
Yeah. John Turturro, the butler from Mr. Deeds.
Wow.
So, right? Like, no, like I don't understand. Like to me, it's like I said, it's just 21st century blackface, and it's a little, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's just one of those things where I sit and wonder, you must not have looked very hard.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I thought the movie was all right. Like I said, it's a good jumping point. I'm interested to see the Mummy movie when they make it, and the Frankenstein movie when they make it.
Yeah, me too.
Primarily the Mummy more because I really, really, really like the 90s Mummy, or 2000.
Yeah.
The one with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That movie was like, that movie was essentially, I don't know, it's like Indiana Jones for me. I mean, that movie is as close to a movie I've ever seen being Indiana Jones as I can think of.
Yeah.
You know? The second one was okay, the third one was that's a fucking mess.
Wait, there's a third one?
We talked about this, I think, when we talked about people
yeah.
being recast.
Yeah, no, we did.
It's like fucking fighting Yetis and Jet Li as a mummy.
Yes, we talked about it.
I can't believe I had to say that. Jet Li is a mummy. That in and of itself is just pathetic. Jet Li is a mummy. Might as well just cast Arnold Schwarzenegger as a fucking mummy and be done with it.
Wait, I thought that's what he was. I thought that's what he was in Terminator Genesis.
A mummy?
Yeah.
There's a really weird clip in the Terminator Genesis trailer that shows Arnold with like gray hair. Did you see that?
Yeah, no.
Like, right at the end?
Yeah, I actually finally saw, I'm not sure if the trailer's any different because I only saw maybe 10 seconds of the one that we posted on the site. But because I went and saw The Hobbit this past weekend, they showed the full trailer. I'm guessing what's the full theatrical release trailer, and
at the end he says, "I'll be back."
God.
Yep.
God.
That's the one.
Fucking stupid.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad. I mean, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, probably. My Monday is gonna be okay. Once I get done with this, I have some cool stuff to do. I'm auditioning for Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing later today. I had to go read some Shakespeare and have a good time and have some beverages, I think, with some people. Read
that Cliff Notes, dough.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because Much Ado About Nothing is like one of the Shakespeare plays I'm like the least familiar with. And
isn't that the one that in the movie version has Keanu Reeves?
Yes, it does. And Denzel
Are you auditioning for the Keanu Reeves role?
No.
That would be great.
There are 3 roles left because they, for whatever reason, this community theater hasn't been able to cast. They've had a hard time casting male talent, and we had that problem because this is the same theater I did Rocky Horror Picture Show at. And for whatever reason, we've just always had problems casting male talent, and so I decided I'm gonna dust.
Wait, which roles are you auditioning for?
There's only 3 available, so it's Claudio, which is kind of a main role. It's not a supporting cast role; it's kind of a main role. And then there's Balthazar, which is basically a supporting role, which is probably more what I want to go for because Balthazar is a musician and I'm a musician. And then there's Vergis, I think is his name. He's the sheriff's deputy for the town of Medina or Messina.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're not auditioning for Don John?
No, I'm not auditioning for Don John.
Or Don Pedro of Aragon.
No.
It's too bad.
Well, I mean, if I had gone last week when I wanted to, I would have been able to basically have my pick of roles probably, but I had a concert during auditions, so I couldn't go.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully you land a role. I'm sure you will.
It just depends on how many people show up and what they need. I mean, I'm fairly decent at Shakespeare. I've had the good fortune of having some decent Shakespeare experience. I mean, it doesn't get much better than like taking like a Shakespeare class in the Globe Theater.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, is that a thing that happened to you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fucking name dropping motherfucker here. Did you learn it from Shakespeare himself?
Dude, I actually got on my TARDIS and went back in time.
Holy shit! You didn't invite me?
We weren't friends back then.
This is true. Yeah, you were friends with all those cool band kids.
No, I mean, we were... Okay, time out.
I like
Whoa.
that. I like how you're going to have to clarify all of a sudden. We weren't friends back then. Were we friends now?
So...
Jingle all the way,
Jingle,
right?
Jingle all the way.
No, to clarify, Swan and I are friends.
We've been friends for almost too long.
Friends since 6th grade. Yeah. Jesus, since I was what? 6th grade was 2001. So you and I have known each other for...
Basically since 9/11.
That we cried each other's off. We've known each other for 13 years.
Jesus.
Jesus. I've known you for half of my life, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even more or less. I have known you for half of my life. I mean, really, I'm 24, minus 13 from 24 is 11. So
more than half.
Fuck,
So
man.
it's just the
Just
other side of half.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Oh. So, moving on from reminiscing about the good old days with the biscotti dinners, Jingle All the Way.
The American classic.
The family fun that is a dad trying to buy a toy for his son because otherwise his son won't love it. I mean, that's the whole premise of this movie.
Yeah, it is.
If he doesn't buy the toy, his child will hate him. It's not like explicitly said like that, but
Okay, it's not explicitly said that he'll hate him, but Sinbad pretty much goes, if you don't...
Hello, my name is Kevin Tudor, and I'm one of the 3 hosts of Almost Major, a film podcast dissecting many major indie studios and the films they release. Every week, myself, Charlie Nash, and Bryden Doyle discuss overlooked, forgotten, or bona fide classic indie films via studio-specific miniseries. We've previously covered numerous films from Artisan Entertainment, Lionsgate Films, and New Line Cinema. Titles including The Blair Witch Project, American Psycho, Dogville, But I'm a Cheerleader, Saw, Requiem for a Dream, and Ringmaster. You know, the Jerry Springer film. Anyways, we have a fun time every week, and we hope you will join us. Subscribe to Almost Major wherever you get your podcasts. Now proudly a part of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
buy this toy.
Your child will be a fucking drunk. I'm just a loser with no future. And then he looks over and he sees his kid dressed up in a postman outfit with a bottle of Old Homestead liquor. And the kid goes, what does he say? Here's to you, Dad.
Yeah.
And he takes the bottle of liquor and drinks it. And then he has this like scowl on his face because the liquor's strong.
Yep.
I have to say, though, that this movie, like every time I watch it, I realize more and more that this movie is like not for kids. It's more for like their parents.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of dark, there's not like dark shit, but there's a lot of like satirical stuff in this movie.
Yes. Yeah, and that's kind of where a lot of people give this movie a bad rap, is because for whatever reason it can't be satirical and have the slapstick comedy that it does. And I think that provides a really good mix, because if you're going to create a comedy family film, you need to be able to appeal to almost every demographic. So you got to be able to appeal to the 13 unders, fuck teenagers because they're angsty anyway, and then you got to appeal to adults, people that can sympathize or recognize the satire and enjoy it. And I think Jingle All the Way does a good job of that.
I mean, there are parts of Jingle All the Way that are like
Looney Tunes, silly, stupid,
straight fucking like crazy shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Like the fact that there is a jetpack that exists in this universe. Like a jetpack. A fully functional jetpack exists in this universe.
Yeah.
You know, that I don't think, we never see it, but I don't know if it's co-opted by the military or not. But there's like a fucking, yeah. A jetpack that can like shoot out like dart, like a disc thing.
Yeah.
Think of the military capabilities of that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more, not a lot more to this movie, but this movie has some themes that only the adults will get.
Yeah, most notably just the overall materialism around Christmas and how society acts during the Christmas time. The scenes in the movie where basically mobs of people are just like ransacking stores is eerily creepy almost, especially if I guess for people our age, Chris, and older, because I remember people going crazy at stores like this. Well, not like
but
this,
people
but
still
similar.
are.
People still are. I didn't hear about any deaths this year, But
that's surprising.
But that used to be like that's like a metric that people track. Is like,
I mean, there were some last year.
Oh yeah, I mean, and not so much around Christmas time, especially, but like Black Friday shopping. That's a metric you see all the time on the news during that time of year. How many people get trampled to death and shit like that, and that kind of stuff is kind of made fun of in this movie. Is there's that scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger's character first tries to go out and get the toy the morning of Christmas Eve, and that douchebag store manager who's being
because of 2 minutes
being a dick about the clock gets fucking trampled, and they like footprints on his face. The dude should have died.
He would have been dead in real life.
D-E-D dead.
I mean, he would like dead. You got stomped on your face.
Yeah.
You know, so it's one of those things where this movie has a lot of stuff in it that I didn't get as a kid. The more times I watched it as an adult, I kind of like latched on to it.
Yeah, and that was kind of a strange thing because my experience with this movie is going to be kind of a little bit more opposite to yours, because for whatever reason, I had never seen this movie before.
Which is surprising.
Very surprising, because I'm a big Schwarzenegger fan. I've seen not everything, but just about everything he's been in. And so the fact that I hadn't seen this movie is honestly really surprising to me.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm surprised that you had never seen it before.
Yeah.
But that being said, I mean, I like this movie, but I know this movie gets like a bad rap.
Well, it totally does.
Because Schwarzenegger isn't traditionally a funny actor.
Well, okay. Not funny in the traditional sense. People kind of dog him for his comedic timing, but I think it's funny.
I think this movie's funny because Arnold just plays like the oafish moron extremely well. Because it's like the exact opposite of the characters he normally plays.
Yeah.
Arnold doesn't play the oafish moron in any other movie I can think of. He's not an oaf. His character's always like very, you know.
Well, he's not oafish.
They're usually cops, you idiot.
I wouldn't call him oafish in this movie, but
kind of.
Yeah,
he's a little dense.
Well, yeah, dense, but not oafish. Like oafish to me, like quantifies like Hodor status, and he's not that way. That he can say his name.
Yeah, but he can't. Dude, he just can't buy that Turbo Man.
Yeah.
You know, I bought a Turbo Man for Johnny months ago. It's nestled safely under our tree.
Dude, fuck you, Ted.
God. Rest in peace, Phil Hartman.
But fuck you, Ted.
But seriously, bro. The guy, like, fucks everyone in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then he tries to fuck Arnold's wife.
Yeah.
And then he's eating Arnold's wife's cookies. No, that's not a euphemism. But, you know.
Except
it is.
Except Randy Cornfield literally says, cookies equal pussy.
Cookies are puss, dog. For real. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, you know.
This is, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This is a little harder than I wanted it to be.
I mean, you know, it's hard to talk about a movie the second time around. You know, I don't want to hate on Jake Lloyd again, but
you're going to.
I really don't want to. But seriously, Jake Lloyd, you're not a good actor.
See, that's better than
I can't give him a pass for being a child actor.
Oh, come on.
You know why I can't? Because there are child actors out there who are good child actors.
Yeah,
Go watch Beast of the Southern Wild. That actress in that movie is the same age as Jake Lloyd was in this movie. She was nominated for a fucking Oscar. Go watch Star Wars Episode 1. I mean, no, really, like, Star Wars Episode 1 was written by a more competent screenwriter to some extent. And he still managed to be worthless. The problem doesn't lie with the script, kid. Like, I don't want to hear Jake Lloyd saying George Lucas ruined his life. Like, he has said that. George Lucas ruined my life. No, you are a bad actor. He made millions of dollars, and he's still making money off of his Star Wars fame, yet he throws it back in George Lucas's face.
I can get behind you hating on him because of his hatred of George Lucas.
He is a bad child actor.
And I can agree that he's a bad child actor, but I can't hate on him because he's a bad child actor.
I can. There's just something about him. I don't know what it is, but of the child actors that I have seen in movies, he is the one that I cannot stand. Mind you, and there are movies that are completely, like, not ruined by child actors, but in sequels, for some reason, children are added. And it always kind of, like, screws it up a little bit. Like, we were talking about The Mummy, and then in The Mummy 2, they add their son.
Yeah.
Doesn't add anything to the movie.
Nope.
But that kid is a 10 times better actor than Jake Lloyd.
I agree. Like, all I'm saying is, because, I mean, kids don't have any acting training. They're kind of just... They're kind of just being, look.
That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit excuse.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I mean, there's a difference between someone who knows what they're doing. Would you rather have a chair built by a carpenter or by Yashar? Answer me that question.
By a carpenter.
Exactly. So you want people to have training in acting or have any kind of like serious experience. Child actors just don't have that. Some of them get lucky, like because last time you mentioned, not last time because no one's heard this yet. Yesterday when we recorded, you mentioned the Olsen twins. They just got fucking lucky. First off, they were like babies, so it doesn't even fucking count.
Do you know who Jake Lloyd beat out for the role of Anakin?
No, I don't care.
The middle brother from Malcolm in the Middle.
Good.
The dark-haired brother from
good.
Malcolm. I would have rather seen that kid as Anakin
Fucking
Skywalker.
hate that kid.
I would have rather seen him as Anakin. Jake Lloyd just has. God damn. I'm leaving it be. Jake Lloyd. I don't. Thank God you're only in like 2 movies. Okay, 3 movies. Jingle All the Way,
Star
Apollo
Wars.
13, Star Wars.
Not 4 because he's in Madison.
Yeah, that doesn't count. No one's ever heard of that. No one's ever heard of that fucking movie. A movie that he made in 2005. So he would have been what? 15?
Yeah, because he's, 11 in Star Wars?
He's our age. He's like 24, 25.
Phantom Menace was 1999. Yeah, well, he's a year older than us.
But in all seriousness, if you think that Star Wars ruined your life, you are an idiot of the immense proportion. The only reason you exist in the pop culture lexicon is because of fucking Star Wars, kid. Can you imagine the opportunity he got and then to say that it ruined his life because kids picked on him at school? If you're getting picked on at school about being in Star Wars, you know what your answer to that is? I was in fucking Star Wars. You weren't.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, let's be honest here. The worst Star Wars movie, Episode 1, is still better than most movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're right. We talked about this last time. You know, even the worst fucking movie in the Star Wars franchise is still much better than 3/4 of most movies that Hollywood pumps out.
Yep.
You know, but it doesn't mesh well in the Star Wars universe. It doesn't mesh well with the other Star Wars movies. I get that, you know, but don't say Star Wars ruined your life. Couldn't Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor say the same thing?
No, because they went on and made more movies.
But, well, yeah, because they're talented actors. That's the problem. The issue with this doesn't lie with the movie. It lies with the actors.
So wait, are we saying that Jake Lloyd didn't sign the same contract that Mark Hamill didn't sign?
I'm saying that Jake Lloyd's not a good actor.
Okay.
There's a reason he didn't come back for the next movie.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not trying to excuse his performance.
I mean, it's not like they cast someone who was much better. You know, Hayden Christensen. That would block dough. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, so enough Jake Lloyd hate.
I mean, it's not hate. It's just don't say Star Wars ruined your life.
Well, I get that. I'm trying to.
Anyone would have given their left nut to be in that movie.
Yeah.
Wouldn't if you were a child? Wouldn't you be like so happy to have been in a fucking Star Wars movie?
Oh, absolutely. Like, there is not any amount of hate from my classmates that I like.
Couldn't have endured to just be like, I was in fucking Star Wars?
No, because that's your answer. I was in Star Wars. I made millions of dollars, and I
Yeah.
got to hang out with Qui-Gon Jinn. Fuck you.
I'm in a movie that will forever be part of the trilogy. Even if it's not the best one, I'm still in Star Wars.
Yep.
So suck a dick.
Yep.
Anyways.
Jingle All the Way.
Anyways, Sinbad.
Sinbad. Fucking
that
postal,
man.
the fucking postal postman.
Yeah, right? Choking old ladies and... What I don't understand about his character in the movie is he, like, flips on a switch. He, like, flips on a dime with Arnold. And I don't get it. Like, does he expect Arnold to want to be his partner after he, like, tried to not kill him, I guess, but, like, was, like, pushing him out of the way and, like, throwing him into shit? Did he expect that was gonna be like he was gonna be like, yeah, I'll be your bud? Like, nah,
I don't know what Sinbad's character expected.
Because Sinbad's character is psychotic.
Yeah, dude.
His character is like straight up nuts.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you worked for the post office, you'd probably be crazy too.
And if your wife slept with everyone in the office but you, that's what he says.
Or if your dad didn't get you the Johnny 7 OMA gun.
which incited your fall from grace and everybty hated you.
He's your fucking neighbor kid. Fucking got the OMA gun, and he's now.
You know Scott Sherman?
Yeah,
CEO of Sherman Industries. That's like the most like stereotypical name of a company. They could have just called it Company X. You know, CEO of Company X, Sherman Industries.
Jesus.
That whole scene is like the microcosm of the movie. Like that whole scene is like the key to understanding this movie. When Sinbad and Arnold are sitting in the diner and they're talking about like Sinbad's essentially saying like if we don't get our kids this toy, we will be disappointments.
And we're condemning them to repeating our mistakes.
Yeah, which is such an American idea. Just like a very, materialistic idea.
Yeah. Thank you, Christmas and Hallmark.
Yeah, for just making everything about gifts. It's not about the gifts at Christmas time. It's about being with your family. That's what Arnold's like. That's what Arnold's like rebuttal to Sinbad is in that scene. He's like, I built him a treehouse, and it wasn't perfect, but he loved it.
Yeah.
Like, that's like his rebuttal in that scene is, it wasn't perfect, but I made it. And now he just wants some stupid doll.
It's an action figure.
Yeah. Turtle Man.
Turtle Man.
But I guess the other couple things I wanted to touch on are the Santa sweatshop, I guess.
The Santa black market.
I mean, yeah, which is like just insane. There's like a Santa Claus in a trench coat with a Doberman. It's just like fucking bananas.
The ever popular James Belushi.
Yes, James Belushi of what the hell's he was in some show on TV that ran for like a really long time.
Well, I mean, I know John did, but didn't James have a stint on SNL?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let's look.
According to Jim, dude.
According to Jim.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah, okay.
He has not done anything of value comparable to what his brother did.
He was in Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider?
That awesome Pierce Brosnan, Ewan McGregor movie.
Ghost Writer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought you said Ghost Rider.
Oh, no, fuck that movie. He was also in K-9. He starred in K-9.
Go away.
Go away.
Go away, please. Oh, yeah, no, he was on SNL.
Yeah, I thought so.
He was on SNL for like 4 years.
Oh, my God.
2 years.
He was on the 2012 TV classic Doc McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins is the TV show on Disney.
Yeah, I said the American TV classic.
Doc McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins.
Animated series about a 6-year-old girl who communicates with and heals stuffed animals and toys. Kids today are all fucked up.
Yep.
We didn't have none of this shit when we were growing up.
Nope.
Stuffed animal doctors or...
Fuck that. I had my Bugs Bunny and my Dragon Ball Z, and I was good to go.
I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
And even that's being ruined. It's pooped on by... God. But James Belushi plays a con man Santa that offers Arnold a turbo. I was about to say a Santa man. A turtle man. And so they go to what is essentially like a Santa black market, Santa sweatshop, whatever you want to call it. And he buys like a black market turbo man that speaks Spanish. Es el hombre de turbo. That's like the funniest shit in the movie. It's the man of turbo. It's literally what that is like. Is like the translation is the man of turbo. And then he like Arnold opens the box and like falls apart, and James Belushi just goes, "Some assembly required," which I think, James Belushi's not a fantastic actor, but that line is fucking hilarious. He's like, "Some assembly required."
It's pretty fucking funny.
But then Arnold has to like fight a bunch of fucking Santas.
Well, yeah, because he calls them all a bunch of crooks.
Crooks, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals.
Apparently criminals. Criminals was the tipping point.
Them's are fighting words in the North Pole, mister. So then Arnold fights. He grabs James Belushi's rolling over in his grave. James Belushi's beard, and he pulls it back, and it hits him in the face so hard that he starts just like flipping over. Like head like yeah. I can't even explain what it looks like. You have to see it.
It's like if a 2x4 could just turn end to end without...
Yeah, he's just going end over end, which is like completely unrealistic. And then he fights a couple Santas. Then he fights a ninja Santa who has candy cane nunchucks.
Yeah.
And then he fights the Big Show, the wrestler, in a Santa outfit, who says one of the other great lines in the movie is, quote, "I'm going to deck your halls, bub." And then he also fights Vern Troyer as a Santa. It's like the nuttiest shit.
Yeah.
But it's, it's just slapstick.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I enjoyed it.
Did you chortle?
I chortled.
You chortled just a little bit?
I chuckled.
Did you give it a couple good guffaws?
I fucking hate you.
Fucking guffaws. It's a funny movie. Don't go into this movie expecting, I don't know. I would say that this movie is an unconventional Christmas movie in the sense that I don't think this movie's really about Christmas. This movie's about the materialism of, like, just American society. It just happens to be at Christmas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, those themes become very relevant at Christmas time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, in this day and age, there's shit all the time that people are trying to buy that they can't buy. With stuff like this, where it's limited edition type shit. So,
Yep.
But I mean, it's not. It's. I guess it's a feel good movie to some extent.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, at the end, yeah, definitely gets there.
It's just.
Because for the most part, the movie just fucking hammers the dad too busy for his family trope, and it's fucking
They
garbage.
just hammer it in the fucking ground.
Yeah, it's fucking garbage.
But hey, you know what, Swan? Don't forget, you're my number one customer.
You're my
The
number one
busiest
customer.
mattress salesman in the Twin Cities, ladies and gentlemen.
God.
Howard Langston.
God almighty.
He is the busiest mattress salesman on the day before Christmas Eve. They are, it's hammered into our head that he's busy because, oh, look, he's working while everyone else is at the Christmas party.
Yep.
It's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm sorry, but after like 6, no one's doing any more work.
Hell, 5.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, when he's like on the phone with these people, I'm wondering where the fuck these people are.
Yep.
He's just fucking, whatever, Arnold. You just don't love your family.
Jesus.
You just don't love your family, man. That's what this boils down to. But don't forget, you're my number one customer. There are some like really weird celebrity cameos in this movie too, like Robert Conrad as the police officer.
Yeah.
And Harvey Korman as the president at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Which I still have no idea why Harvey Korman was in this movie.
No idea.
Harvey Korman, the same guy who was in the Star Wars Christmas special, so
Oh.
So he's got that going for him too.
Martin Mull.
I love Martin Mull.
Me too. That ponytail.
Mr. Ponytail Man, I know you. I know you're kind. No, I recycle. Martin Mull is great.
Yep.
I was just half expecting him in that scene to be, it's me, Gene Parmesan. And then Lucille Bluth just pop out and go, ah! Oh, Jesus. But seriously, Martin Mull is fun. I mean, like, Martin Mull, Harvey Korman, trying to think who else. Robert Conrad. Big Show and Vern Troyer. Those are cameos. I think some of the best actors in this movie, though, are, like, as much as I don't like Phil Hartman's character, he just brings, like, a sleaziness to his character.
Well, absolutely. My favorite part of the film, so basically, is just the palpable distaste between Schwarzenegger and Hartman.
Yeah.
Like when he comes home and he sees Ted up on his roof.
He would probably be okay if he just fell off his roof and died.
Absolutely.
Or when he says, like, when Arnold's about to leave the house and Ted's like, Howard, sir, it's going to be supposed to be a little icy later. Maybe you should wrap some chains around your tires. And then Ted goes, Arnold Schwarzenegger goes, maybe we should wrap some chains around you. And Phil Hartman's like, yeah, just like waves him at
He's
at
like,
him.
wait, what? Nothing, have a good day.
Yeah. His character is a fucking scuzzball, just like the highest order.
Yep. He's got some, like, deep-seated issues, because, like, his premise is he apparently had, like, a drinking problem or some kind of anger problem, so his wife divorced him.
I would say, yeah, it's like it's definitely anger problem.
And so, like, because of the divorce is what caused him to love his son more. And there's that really fucked up scene where his son goes to fucking Jamie. Maybe your parents should get a divorce. It did wonders for my dad.
Yeah,
like,
my dad stopped hitting the sauce. He loves me now.
It's fucking garbage.
I mean, he probably was an alcoholic because he offers Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife non-alcoholic eggnog. He makes a point to say,
yeah,
it's non-alcoholic eggnog.
Yeah, so yeah, he probably hitting the sauce a little hard, some anger management issues. Wife fucking left him, and so he went to like a 12-step program, and now he's just a fucking sleazeball.
Now we're really reading into this. He's also like a man whore of the neighborhood.
Yep, all the
hallmarks of a dickhead character.
Yep, every fucking stay-at-home mom in the neighborhood's getting railed by Ted.
This is the other thing I wanted to bring up about this movie. They make Arnold Schwarzenegger out to be like a really like deadbeat dad. I didn't really get that because when he talks to his son, it's not like his son was saying you've missed everything. His son says like you've missed a couple things. But I mean, if you look at where they live in the movie, they live in like the rich part of town.
Yeah.
Their house is fucking huge.
I think they did that. I think that's another like satirical thing for adults because I think parents can relate to them doing as much as they can for their kids.
And their kids just being like, you're never there.
Yeah.
Be like, I could be there even less, motherfucker. Is that what you want?
Because I mean, I can remember like not to like make this like super dark, but I mean, when I was younger, my dad worked like 60, 70 hours a week. He was never really home. But so like during the week, I didn't see my dad much. But like on weekends or if I had stuff, like if I had a band concert or like a pee wee football game or a baseball game or whatever, the dad was fucking there. No, he wasn't there for like day-to-day operations of the house because he fucking working like a train. But I mean,
it's just like as a child, we take for granted how much our parents do for us.
Oh yeah, and I think I think the way they developed Jamie's and Howard's relationship in the movie is directed at parents to give them something to relate to.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just to me, I can't help but sit and think like it's fucking stupid. Like you're literally complaining that your dad's never there.
Oh yeah.
But look at how nice of a house you live in. Like look at like all the things you have. Yet you're complaining that he's never there.
Yep.
Like, give me a break, kid.
Give me a break, kid.
Just saying. The kid's a little asshole.
Well, yeah, it's Jamie Lloyd.
It's Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd, whatever. I said Jamie Lloyd. Fuck
but
it,
he
whatever.
plays Jamie Langston in the movie.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Whatever. Fuck it.
Oh, Chris Parnell is also in the movie.
Oh yeah. He's one of the like store clerks in one of the stores.
Oh man, it's a weird movie.
It's a very weird movie,
but not in a bad way.
No, it's totally fun to watch. It's probably not going to be like a Christmas classic for me, but I enjoyed it. It's something I would definitely hang out with friends and watch.
Yeah, it's a different Christmas movie. If you're looking for something that isn't the norm, then it's a good Christmas movie. Now, hence why it's on our list.
Absolutely.
It gives a pretty accurate representation of what it's like to try and buy a gift at Christmas time during the 90s. I mean, this movie came out before the Furby craze.
Yeah, movie was released in 1996. Furbies came out in like what, 98?
Something like that.
98.
I think it came out. This movie came out before Tickle Me Elmo too.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like straight up, this movie hits the nail on the head before there was a nail to hit on the head.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you liked it, I liked it. I think general consensus is if you want to watch a movie, it's not too serious. It's kind of funny. It has a little bit, maybe it's a little bit more geared some parts towards adults. Check this movie out. And if you like Arnold, I would assume that you've either already seen it or, maybe you'll check it out. I would say that this movie is worth watching.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. I would say this movie's worth watching. So, and then the other movie we watched, drastically different than this one.
Jesus.
Was Gone Girl, the 2014 Oscar contender by David Fincher. Swan, what do you think of this movie?
This was on the list of movies that I didn't think I was going to see.
Kind of like Tusk.
Exactly like Tusk. It was Tusk. You had spoken highly of Tusk before I had seen it. You hadn't really spoke.
I had spoken high. I mean, I thought Tusk was going to be great before even I saw it.
Well, yeah, but post you seeing it and you telling me to see it, you talked highly of it. Gone Girl was kind of like a. You didn't really say anything about it. You just like, by the way, you have to watch it.
It was another audible on my part.
Well, yeah. So knowing that I wasn't probably going to watch it, and then you going, by the way, we're going to talk about it on the podcast. You have to watch it, and me going, well, fuck, fine. I'm really glad I saw it. it's dark and eerily creepy. The storyline or the series of events in this movie are so eerily realistic that it's almost sickening. Especially in you. I'm gonna go ahead and steal it because I can do this. Because you said it yesterday. The movie is really hard to watch from the man's perspective. Being a guy watching this movie, it's rough as fuck.
Yep.
Mostly because the series of events that takes place in this movie.
They're all geared at a guy.
Yeah. They're aimed at the male character, and they're all realistic enough that it's plausible for this shit to happen in real life.
Yeah.
That's the eeriest part for me is how realistic this shit could happen. But all in all, just like opening thought, fucking fantastic movie.
I mean, it keeps. I think that it keeps in line with the other Fincher movies that are kind of becoming, the more recent Fincher movies. Like I said, I went out and I watched Girl with the Dragon Tattoo last night, and then I watched Zodiac yesterday as well. And they're all, Zodiac, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, those movies are all kind of in the same
vein.
Yeah, they're all kind of, not Zodiac so much, I guess, but Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Gone Girl are kind of in the same sphere. You could watch those movies together, and
they're definitely like mysterious whodunits.
Well, they're companion pieces.
Yeah. And that's because that's a thing. The thing I'm probably the most happy about, or the happiest about, is the fact that I thought I had this movie read from the trailer.
The trailer, by the way, is amazing.
Oh yeah, good. It's a good trailer, but
then again, I think Fincher knows how to make trailers like nobody else does.
Yeah, no, fantastic trailer. But I thought this was going to be like as weak as Inception or as like Shutter Island, and I thought I had the movie read from the get-go, and I couldn't be more surprised at every minute twist that came up. Because there's the one big reveal towards the end, but throughout the film there are a bunch of minute, like, important twists where as a viewer think you're zoning in on the answer. They just flips a switch and goes, "Oh, nope, you're wrong."
Yeah,
and you're like, "Well,
no, I agree."
And you're like, "Well, fuck." Well,
I actually think that we should be spoiler free today.
That's fine.
Do you agree?
No,
I think we should do it spoiler free.
That's fine. No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. Go watch the movie. Really, like, I don't want to ruin this. I know we don't want to ruin the movie because I knew what the twist was because I think read like the Wikipedia synopsis for the book.
Gotcha.
But I've heard that some people see the twist coming halfway through the movie. If I hadn't read it, I don't know if I would have seen the twist coming. I know my fiance didn't see the twist coming. The twist literally takes the movie in a complete different direction.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a total 180.
Yeah. That you mentioned a lot about the soundtrack yesterday.
Yeah, Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor, man, shit.
The soundtrack
fucking kill it.
The soundtrack is great. The performances by the entire cast, even supporting roles, everything was just fucking good.
Everybody's on point down to like the smallest characters.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a big Ben Affleck fan, but even so, his performance was good. I know that his character the character he played kind of plays into who he is as a person. So that's kind of fine. So I guess you can just it was just a fucking layup for him. But Rosamund Pike, Jesus,
yeah.
Incredible. And then
I really hope that she wins an Oscar.
Oh yeah, no,
or something. She's winning. She's been winning stuff.
We talked about this yesterday, and I'll go ahead and repeat it. I think this film has a fantastic shot at best adapted screenplay, best leading actress, and I'm not gonna go. I'll toss it up for best picture, but I don't know enough about what came out this year. I didn't. Yeah, I know what came out this year, but I haven't seen everything this year to be able to make a best pictures. Best picture's gonna be hard. Oh no, best director. So best adapted screenplay, best director, and best leading actress. I think Gone Girl has a very good shot at getting. I think best pictures, that's gonna be a hard one to sell, especially if let's see, because do you know what the cutoff is?
I think it's coming up soon.
Is it the end of 2014?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay, because if that's the case,
I know some of the movies that are being considered like Linklater's Boyhood. I think what else. I was looking at a list last night of all the movies that are like quote unquote heavily considered for Oscar movies of Oscar contenders. So, but I mean I don't know. I don't have a clue. I guess.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't looked at any list recently, but those three, adapted screenplay, best director, and leading actress, I think Gone Girl is a good shot at. And even like across the board, this movie was great. I mean, Tyler Perry gets a lot of flack for being a goofy, for playing goofy comedic roles. And his performance as Tanner Bolt was just fucking great. It's good to see actors that are traditionally just funny guys do things that are serious.
Yeah.
Because this is actually, as far as I remember, this is his, like, to me, this is his first serious role of substance.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it totally is.
And this is just like the serious roles that like Jim Carrey did or Robin Williams did. And I mean, they, as funny as those guys are, their acting chops were just great.
Yeah.
And I think Tyler Perry is morphing into that vein. Because no matter how much flack you want to give him for Medea, I always found Tyler Perry to be just a funny guy. I've
never seen any of the Medea movies, so I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even know.
I haven't. I've seen like maybe one, but I've read reviews about him and I've seen YouTube clips. Like it's meh. It's just meh. But for the most part, his comedy is pretty decent. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to see him morph into that serious role.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and I know you and I agree on this. I'm not a huge Ben Affleck guy, because I don't know why. Something about Ben Affleck, I guess I haven't been like a huge fan of him. The only things I've really liked him in have been like some of Kevin Smith's early stuff, like Mallrats.
Uh-huh.
But I wouldn't put Ben Affleck on my top 5 list of favorite actors. But in this movie, he kills it.
Oh yeah,
he's not going to get nominated for an Oscar. But I think it kind of breaks him out of the box that people, kind of have put him in.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I really like this movie. But I actually think, thinking about the list of Oscar movies, I think that this movie, unfortunately, this year there were a lot of strong movies this year.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, and I think that this movie might not actually have as good of a chance as we we want it to. Because I think Linklater will walk away with Best Director. Filming a movie over 15 years or 13 years is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
With Boyhood, so as long as Christopher Nolan doesn't get nominated for director or movie, I think I'll be fine. No offense, but I mean, I didn't see Interstellar, but it doesn't deserve to be nominated.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably see it getting nominated for like best soundtrack, or best original score or whatever, but I don't know.
But I'm sure that there are people out there calling for it to be nominated. I mean,
probably.
and the thing is with me on kind of that note, the Oscars are so commercialized now that they have to like nominate some of the big movies of the year just so that they can, draw people in, draw the mainstream crowd in.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I think I don't know. I really would like to see Rosamund Pike win because I think that her turn as Amy Dunn is pretty fucking terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But
God.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's going to happen.
What else has she been in?
Die Another Day.
Yeah. Choosing Jack Reacher, Wrath of the Titans.
Jack Reacher.
I like Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher is all right. Apparently, if you're like a fan of the books, Tom Cruise ain't exactly the guy you wanted for.
She's in Surrogates. It's the Bruce Willis movie. Doom, Pride and Prejudice.
Doom. Doom. Oh, jeez. Fucking Doom. Doom, dude.
Yeah, man.
I've seen that movie.
I have
a couple times.
I have not seen it.
It's got The Rock in it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's based off of the video game called Doom,
yes,
which has like no discernible plot. So, congratulations. I mean, to be fair though, I like I said, I really like this movie. Fincher's craft is getting more and more. What's the word I'm looking for here? I want to say better, but Fincher is becoming more and more nuanced with every movie he makes.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like his I texted you this last night when I was watching Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I like the Swedish one.
Yeah.
But the American one is so stylistic. It's got so much more style than the Swedish one.
Yeah.
And I know that like that might seem like a hoity-toity thing to like care about, but style is like kind of a big thing, I think.
No, I agree.
So, I think it's worth praising a movie for it being like very stylistic and having like a very set in stone style to it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But I mean,
it's good to see. It's good to see movies and directors pick the shots that they want and maintain those shots throughout the movie. So in the American version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, there's a lot of long distance shots where you see Daniel Craig will be walking.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it a bunch.
I didn't. You're doing it for the site on Friday, right?
Yeah. I've seen it.
I don't know how that's a Christmas movie, but
because it takes place during Christmas time or something.
I know, like but there are some things in that movie that are a little rougher than Gone Girl.
Well, sodomy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But I definitely agree with you that it's good to see. It's good when movies pick a style and stay through it, especially when you maintain color palette and maintain the types of shots that you use. Those, like the scenes I'm describing in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, there's a lot of like just distant shots of Daniel Craig that are just stylistically and aesthetically very pleasing. You see a lot of the country that they're in, and the color palette is maintained, and it's just an overall well done scene or set of scenes that make that movie stylistically pleasing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like I said, I think that David Fincher is one of the best directors right now.
He's definitely probably top 10,
top 5 for me. I mean, 3 of his movies are in my like top 10 movies. 3? Is that 3? 2? I think 2. I don't know if I would put Gone Girl in my top 10, but I really like Zodiac and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. So, he gets shit for like Social Network, but I think that was an interesting experiment for him because that movie is very much unlike any other movie that he's made.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people love Fight Club, and maybe it's because I haven't seen it in forever, but I just remember Fight Club was just not. It's overrated from what I remember.
It's overrated, and Fight Club's developed a cult internet following that just seems stupid to me.
Kind of like Boondock Saints, kind of like Pulp Fiction, kind of like a lot of fucking college-y movies.
Yeah, I guess, and that's with me being a huge I love Quentin Tarantino and I love Pulp Fiction. But
is Pulp Fiction your favorite Tarantino movie?
It's tied with Reservoir Dogs.
Okay, because I would say mine is Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
I love Reservoir Dogs.
Me too. Pulp Fiction is definitely it's definitely tied. I don't think I could pick a favorite between Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction.
I just think Reservoir Dogs is a tighter film.
Yeah, but
if that makes sense.
Really it does. But I mean, they're kind of shot in the same. I mean, they use the goofy sequence of events that Tarantino likes to use. Out of order. Yeah, the out of order stuff. I could see and agree with the argument or the statement that Reservoir Dogs is tighter, but I like the content of Pulp Fiction story a little bit better. And
yeah, I just feel like to some extent, Reservoir Dogs is a smaller film.
Oh yeah.
Pulp Fiction is a more indulgent film.
I agree.
And to me, that indulgence takes away from the skill with which Tarantino crafts dialogue and shoots a scene. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
I think that indulgence just kind of, I don't know. That's just my opinion, I guess.
So, 3 favorite Fincher films go.
I mean, it's Zodiac, Gone Girl, and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. But I mean, Zodiac takes the cake. I mean, Zodiac is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
I mean, and I know you really like it too.
No, Zodiac. I love Zodiac. It's not my. I'm not going to make the statement that it's my favorite Fincher film because I think that actually goes to Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Still never seen it.
It's good. I actually really I don't talk about that movie enough. I don't think, but I really enjoy that film. For me, top 3 has to be Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Zodiac, and Seven. I know Seven is dated and it's
but the datedness of the movie doesn't hurt it.
no, it doesn't. It's and Seven also, besides being dated, is just it's a rougher shot film.
Yeah, it's a very stylistically rough movie.
But I really enjoy the content and story of that movie.
I think the only issue with Seven is that the twist of the movie almost, and to some extent with some people when they talk about the movie, it overshadows the movie.
Yeah.
The twist hardcore overshadows the movie.
Which I can agree with. That's why it's not my favorite Fincher film.
Yeah.
But it's still, to me, it's still a good it's a good movie, and I really enjoy watching it, so it's in my top 3.
Yeah. I wish that twist wasn't there.
Yeah. Plus, I'm a huge mark for like Morgan Freeman and Kevin Spacey, and
even though Kevin Spacey's uncredited in the movie.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I think that's hilarious.
And for whatever reason, I don't know what this says about me, but I'm a huge fucking mark for Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's real hit or miss with me. He's done some good stuff recently, but there was a stretch in the 90s where he was just doing fucking garbage.
Yeah.
A lot of like rom-coms and just...
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't really go for rom-coms anyway, so I don't even count them, but like there's quite a few. I mean, there's just been a lot of Brad Pitt films that I just really enjoy for whatever reason.
So what you're saying is you love Happy Feet?
No.
Happy Feet 2, I mean.
No.
You love Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
But I mean, I liked World War Z.
But you loved Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right?
I didn't actually see that. I really liked Moneyball.
Moneyball's all right. That wasn't...
Inglourious Bastards, Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
He was good in Inglourious Bastards.
The Ocean's movies.
I mean, he was good in Inglourious Bastards, but the real star of that movie is Christoph Waltz.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, Christoph Waltz fucking won an Oscar for it.
Yeah. I even liked Troy, oddly enough.
Woo! Woo! Whoa, man. Ooh. You know, I feel like Brad Pitt and Ben Affleck are kind of in the same boat with me. They have done good things, but for me, for the most part, they're I don't know how to explain this. They have done a lot of good things, and some of those things I haven't seen, but some of the things that I have seen that people have like extolled the greatness of, I wasn't particularly impressed with.
Gotcha.
No, I think the first thing I saw Brad Pitt in that I actually really was like, damn, that's pretty great, was Inglourious Bastards.
Gotcha.
You know, I haven't seen World War Z. I read the book. I know that the book and the movie are like...
They're not the same.
Not even the same.
No.
So...
I haven't seen... Have you seen 12 Years a Slave?
No, that movie won the Oscar last year for Best Picture.
Yeah.
I stray away from a lot of those kind of movies. I'll be the first person to be honest. I don't watch movies like that. Like really heavy dramas. Like, I don't know...
Apparently Brad Pitt's in that.
Yeah, so is Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, so is Michael Fassbender.
Great.
I don't know what it is, but when I sit down to watch a movie, the movies that I want to watch aren't super heavy historical dramas.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense? Like, that's why I don't like war movies either. Because war movies are, for the most part, historical dramas.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I just those kind of movies to me are not the kinds of movies that I really like, or that I want to sit down and spend 2.5, 3 hours watching. But I mean, 12 Years a Slave is on my list. You know. I don't know.
God, this is so much harder not doing spoilers.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, you know, I really don't want to ruin the movie for other people.
Yeah, me neither. Like, this is definitely a movie that you need to just sit down and watch and just like turn your phone off.
You got to give the movie your full attention.
Pay the fuck attention because school's in session.
Yeah. And the movie is very, very hard to watch because it's realistic. You know, it's very realistic. Not, you know, in the sense of it portrays the way our society deals with missing women and how they treat the men in their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was actually recently here in Plano. There was a case.
Oh my God!
You've read about this and heard.
Yeah,
about
the
it?
Girl who disappeared at the shops at Legacy.
Yeah,
who it fucking turned out it was the fucking guy anyways.
Yeah, it was, dude.
Fucking jackweed, man.
Dude, it's fucking weird.
That guy went to like Allen High School too.
Yeah. Not to mention that these people are like our age. Well, that's what's weird for me. Like, we're at a point. I don't know if you how much you pay attention to like people from high school and whatnot. But the group of guys I used to run around with, I still keep in contact with for the most part because we're friends, so we make sure we know what each other's doing, jobs, gigs, etc. And a lot of them are getting married, and some of them are starting to have kids. And I mean, damn, I'm just sitting here.
That to me is a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we're like 24, 25, and our friends are like getting married and having kids and shit. And I'm like,
I mean, I'm engaged, but kids are, a little ways off.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, I got another 25 hours left of my degree plan. I need to just get this shit done. It's fucking weird.
I'm with you.
And like, but on the flip side of that too, like seeing people our age like go missing and get killed by friends and shit, just
yeah,
weirds me out.
Well, that guy's a fucking creep.
Fucking creep. And that was the sickening part about that whole thing too. Was like the girl's family like pegged the guy. Like,
well, I mean, he was the last person she was seen with.
Yeah.
So, you kind of screwed yourself, bro.
Yeah.
So
what's worse is like I don't know if it's worse or not, but I kind of defended the guy in the first couple weeks.
I figured it was him the whole time.
I didn't figure it was him because some of the shit just didn't line up, and I'm a big proponent of innocent till proven guilty. And so people were like trying to condemn him even before any evidence was filed or like a trial happened. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, look, guys. First off, the scenario you're describing is actually pretty fucking hard to pull off because you're saying that he somehow planned this out so he could be tagged by a toll booth literally 10 minutes after leaving. Because I think that's a fact of the story was that his plate got tagged by a toll booth reader on George Bush, literally like 10-15 minutes after the girl went missing. Like from the time of the video in the parking lot at Shops Legacy, 15 minutes later he's driving through a toll booth.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, which essentially means that her body was like in his trunk. For that to be true.
Well, and that's what they figured out.
Well, yeah. So it turns out that shit that the implausible or the plausible but like near impossible scenario that enabled the guy to be the guy that's like killed this girl fucking happened.
Yep.
Fucking weird.
And they assume that she's dead.
Oh yeah, no, she's dead.
Yeah.
She's got to be.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But I mean, like, it was the boyfriend or it was the guy she was with.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Fucking weird. Anyway,
People are crazy, man.
Yeah. So
speaking of Fincher and Oscar nominations.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you.
Okay.
How many Oscars was Zodiac nominated for?
0?
Yes. Do you know why?
No.
Because it wasn't shot on traditional film.
That's garbage.
It was shot on like I think it's called like a Thomson Viper like digital camera as opposed to like a traditional film camera, like physical film.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, and the Academy was like, if it's not on film, we can't allow it to be nominated. That's like a rule.
That's fucking garbage.
Like, what a fucking load of shit.
That is absolute shit.
But I mean, go and look on the Wikipedia page. There are no nominations for it from the Academy Awards.
I knew it wasn't nominated. I didn't know that was the reason.
Yeah. It was like a big deal at the time, too. But I mean, it was on like a lot of people's top 10 lists. I'm looking at the thing here on Wikipedia. Only 2 other films in 2007 appeared on more critics' top 10 lists than Zodiac. Those 2 movies were No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood.
And those 2 movies are also fucking great. I
like No Country for Old Men, but I love the book a lot more because the ending of the book works better than in the movie.
Okay, I totally forgot that that was a book.
Yeah, by Cormac McCarthy, I believe. Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
There Will Be Blood, though. Oh boy, that's a movie right there.
Yep,
that's a hard movie to watch.
Yeah, it is.
The first like 45 minutes, there's like no dialogue, right?
Yes, and it's either No Country for Old Men or There Will Be Blood. I don't remember which one, but one of them just doesn't have a soundtrack. There's not a musical score to it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure.
No,
really?
There's no in one of those movies. There is no music.
I have to check this out now. That's No Country for Old Men. It said the Coens minimized the score used in the film, leaving large sections devoid of music.
Yeah, it makes for the purpose of that movie, it made the film because
16 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It made it emotionally. It made it harder to watch because you couldn't. There wasn't music to distract you. You focused on what you saw on screen and the dialogue, and it made it that much harder. It made it that much more of an emotional drain to witness.
I've only seen that movie once.
I've seen it. I think I've seen it 3 times.
I feel like if I remember correctly, that's another hard one to watch.
It is. It is.
I mean, that's Cormac McCarthy for you, though. Cormac McCarthy wrote The Road. I don't know if you've read or seen the movie The Road,
No,
but that
I
movie
haven't.
is bleak as fuck. That movie's 10 times more depressing than No Country is. No Country for Old Men's a depressing movie.
Yeah.
Like the fact that pretty much all the characters die off screen.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, Jesus Christ. When we were watching it, and, spoilers, the movie's been out for like 7 years, but Josh Brolin's character straight up dies off screen.
Yep.
And it's almost like not even, they like mention it in passing. They kind of just say like, we found him, and that's it. So, to me, that's just like, what the fuck? But I like that movie.
No, yeah, I do too.
The only time I saw it, my dad and I went and saw, we went to AMC at North Park, and they were doing all the nominated movies for that year. All the Oscar nominated movies. You sat and you watched all of them.
Jesus.
Well, there was only 5 movies then. Now it was like 10 a couple years ago.
Still, I don't know if I could sit 10 hours through 5 movies.
I'm trying to remember They're probably doing it again this year. I know that they always do it.
AMC North Park?
It's like one of the AMC's in Dallas. It's rough because the movies that year were No Country, Atonement, Juno, Michael Clayton, and There Will Be Blood.
Damn.
And No Country and There Will Be Blood are like, that's like 6 hours right there almost.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, dude, Atonement's a depressing ass movie.
I really like Atonement.
Really? God, that movie is just depressing as fuck.
Yeah, I don't really go much for romance, but
You consider that movie a romance?
It is.
I guess it's really fucking depressing though.
Yeah, it's yeah, I actually really enjoyed it.
I'm surprised.
One of my favorite. Well, see, because one of my favorite scenes of like all time cinema is in Atonement. There's a like 4-minute tracking scene, just long distance shot through.
When he's walking on the beach.
Yes, that is probably one of the most beautifully crafted scenes I have ever seen on film.
Dude, you know what you need to watch? You need to watch True Detective. They have a tracking scene, a single shot tracking scene in True Detective that will blow your fucking mind.
All right,
even more than the scene in Atonement did. It's nuts.
Then I'll check it out.
Yeah. But I mean, we sat through all 5 of those movies with like a 20-minute break in between each.
Jesus.
I mean, it's like a really weird mix too, because it's No Country, Atonement, then you got Juno.
Yeah.
And like Michael Clayton, which I don't even remember Michael Clayton at all.
Me neither.
Have you seen it?
No. I don't even...
It's really good from what I remember. It's like George Clooney where he plays a lawyer. He plays like a lawyer and he's trying to figure out like I forget what it is. It's a really good movie from what I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember this movie at all.
I mean, but like Juno is like the most that sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't know how that movie got nominated. I guess the Academy was trying to be cool.
Yeah.
But no offense, but Juno is like super overrated as a
Michael
movie.
Clayton's got Tom Wilkinson in it.
Yeah, he plays like the crazy lawyer that George Clooney's trying to help.
Yeah.
But yeah, no offense to Juno, but that movie's hardcore overrated. You agree, right?
I mean, I've never seen Juno, so
Oh, Jesus.
probably not going to see it ever.
I mean, that's like the one good thing Diablo Cody has ever done. She was being hailed as like the best writer known to man after Juno came out. And then she went and made Jennifer's Body, that movie with Megan Fox where she's like a demon or something.
Uh-huh.
Which was essentially like panned into the ground. So, whatever. That's just like a really weird combination of movies. But yeah, man, you should check it out this year if they're doing it. Because I know when they were doing the 10 nominations, they had it split up into 2 days. They're like 5 and 5. But it is hard to sit through.
I'm sure.
Better bring a fucking pillow and a blanket and probably some caffeine, because if some of the movies this year that I think are going to be nominated, some of them are pretty long. So
What are you gonna do if Amazing Spider-Man 2 wins Best Picture?
what? Where's this coming from?
I'm just looking at the top grossing films of 2014.
What am I going to do if that movie gets nominated? I will eat my own shoe, but it's not going to get nominated. The only thing it could possibly get nominated for is like Best Visual Effects.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But even then, it'll lose to something else that's like not even really a visually heavy movie, but it did something special with the visuals.
I was just glimpsing through the top grossing films of 2014.
Let me guess, the highest one right now is what, Hobbit?
No, Guardians of the Galaxy.
I bet Hobbit will be the highest. Well, I don't know.
We just got through opening weekend, so
Yeah, I would assume that Hobbit will be in the top 5 by the end of the.
yeah, the Hobbit's not even on the list yet. I don't think they've reported numbers yet. Well, they have. It's just not on.
There's like six. They made like 65.
Yeah, and this is like top grossing overall. So I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy has had since its opening weekend to accumulate $332.5 million.
That's just that's Marvel for you, man.
Yeah,
they churn them and burn them, and they, as much as I'm not really big on comic book movies anymore, because I feel like it's just they just keep putting them out, and at some point it has to be diminishing returns.
I don't know, man.
At some point it has to be, right? Maybe not.
You would think so, but
traditional logic would denote that at some point it will be diminishing returns, but it hasn't been yet.
No, it hasn't.
But it's not I'm fed up, but I'm not going to keep going and seeing every fucking superhero movie.
No, yeah, I can wait.
Yeah.
I definitely wait. I didn't see Guardians of the Galaxy in theaters.
I actually went and saw Guardians. In theaters.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Oh no, I've watched it. And it's fucking great. I probably should have gone and seen it in theaters.
But you didn't miss out on anything.
Yeah.
And you saved yourself $15.
Yeah. All right. So funny news stuff, because yesterday we talked about when we recorded yesterday, we talked about the whole Sony interview shit.
And now they're saying they are releasing it.
They are releasing it,
but not on Crackle.
No. Oh, did something change overnight from?
They said like Crackle's probably not going to be the way to go.
Okay, because check this out. You know Anonymous, right?
Yeah.
Anonymous put out on Twitter last night that
is this the Iggy Azalea thing?
No. They did do that. That did happen. But on top of that, Anonymous put out on Twitter to Sony that if they don't release the film, that Anonymous will be releasing the film for digital digital download on basically by Christmas Day.
Who gives a shit at this point? The movie's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, one way or another.
Through legal or illegal means, this movie's gonna come out.
The masses every review will see it.
Yeah, every review I've heard about it says it's bad.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like I will.
But now it's like a fucking rallying cry for free speech in America.
As much as I like James Franco and Seth Rogen, I'm never gonna call any movie they do like a fantastic movie.
As much as I don't like James Franco and Seth Rogen,
Pineapple Express was funny, but not great. This Is the End was funny, but not great.
I didn't think This Is the End was that funny.
I liked it.
I thought it was a weird movie.
Oh, it was a very weird movie, but I thought it was
but
funny.
not weird in an endearing way, just weird in like a weird way.
No, yeah, it was weird in a weird way. It's not like an endearing weird, but I thought it was funny enough. I thought Danny McBride was hysterical in that movie.
I really don't like Pineapple Express. I straight up fell asleep while I was watching it.
Me neither. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. I found aspects of it really funny. I just feel like James Franco loves himself. He is a mark for himself. Does that make sense? Yeah, but it almost to me, because of the content of the movies that him and Seth are doing, it almost seems that they're like jokes to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't care either.
Yeah, so it's not so much that he loves himself. It's more like people have the idea that he loves himself so much, and so he just makes these garbage films that are quasi funny to promote that and make fun of that idea.
Yeah.
Which I can totally get behind that. That's fine. And I probably won't pay to see his movies, but I'll certainly find cheap ways to watch them and laugh and enjoy them for what they are. They're just shitty comedies.
Yeah. I agree. I can agree with that.
Will they make it into the Smithsonian? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Nope. You're damn right they won't.
Well, can I laugh at them and enjoy them while I'm drunk? Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're not going to make anyone's. They're not going to make anyone's top 10 of 2014 list.
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
I mean, the interview might now because it's a beacon for First Amendment rights now, but
Which,
whatever.
by the way, I wanted to talk about that before we kind of wrap up. I did my top 5 on the website. You can go check it out at the Culture Shocked website.
Yeah.
I went and looked at other people's like top 10 TV shows of 2014. I was so surprised how few lists have True Detective on them. I was surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Well, okay. As much as because like I watch shows that get released on like HBO and Stars and shit, but not everyone has those channels because those are subscription channels. They're not. It's not part of your basic cable packages or shit like that. So a lot of what people review and put on the lists,
but Game of fucking Thrones was on there.
Oh well, never mind.
That's what I'm saying.
If Game of Thrones makes it on there, there's no reason an HBO series or another HBO series can't make it on there.
It was one of those things where I was looking at. I think the variety list doesn't have it, and I think I was sitting there
weird.
like, what the fuck? I looked through the list like twice. I was like, oh, they don't have it on there. Okay, they have House of Cards.
House of Cards is fucking great.
Yeah, but I don't think House of Cards is better than True Detective.
Listen, I've never seen True Detective, so I'm not gonna be.
I've seen the first season of House of Cards, and to me, House of Cards is a little ridiculous.
I fucking love House of Cards,
but it's ridiculous.
So I've already established I'm a mark for Kevin Spacey, and Kevin Spacey is fantastic in that show.
I mean, now Kevin Spacey is gonna be pigeonholed for the rest of his career as that character or a variation on that character. Yes.
I don't. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna disagree.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, look at what he did for Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I think that was a paycheck. That's all that was.
Dude, he kills it in Call of Duty.
No, I'm sure he does. But I don't think he's pigeonholed because I think he still has characters like 20, like what he does in 21, or even in Pay It Forward. I think he still has that in him, and you put the right script in front of him, I think we'll see some fantastic things come out of Kevin Spacey in the future. That's not akin to not Game of Thrones. Fuck, not akin to House of Cards.
Where he's just like a badass.
Oh yeah, he's fucking great in House of Cards, but he's just a phenomenal actor on his own. Did you see his little thing on
Fred Claus,
Jimmy Fallon?
No.
Oh, he was on Jimmy Fallon's whatever like late night show or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
And they did this like celebrity impression wheel, and so basically,
oh yeah.
His Christopher Walken, it was awesome.
His Jimmy Stewart, though.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey by himself is just a phenomenal actor and a phenomenal talent that no matter what he's in, he's just gonna be great.
Well, I mean, he's also in one of my other favorite movies that's on my list for next month, which is Glenn Ross,
which I have actually never seen.
I would assume that probably four out of the 5 staff writers for the site haven't seen it. Pretty sure Jack has seen it, but I would wager a guess that no one else has seen it. Came out in like the mid 90s, or early 90s. It's got like a lot of really well-known actors in it, like Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Ed Harris.
Very nice.
Kevin Spacey. I mean, it's got like a shitload of well-known actors, and it is one of the most like profanity-laden films I've ever seen.
Fucking great.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Every other word is the F word. And that's where the line "coffee is for closers" comes from. I don't know if you've ever heard that before.
No, I haven't.
But that like "coffee is for closers" is from that movie. So
cool. Good to know.
Anyways, you know. Well, is there anything else we want to talk about?
I guess you can follow me on Twitter if you want to do that. We're at that point. Actually, this hasn't been that bad doing just a second rehash real quick.
No, I mean,
it was hard to do, but like once you get into it, it's not that bad.
No, we talked about stuff we didn't talk about yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's good. So yeah, I guess if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can. It's at me Swan Jr. If you don't know how to spell that, it's MESWANNJR. You can find me on Twitch at the same username. I've been spending my time doing other things instead of streaming, but
I won't point it out this time.
Yeah, good. Thank God. But I've been wanting to dedicate some time to streaming the Telltale games. I really enjoy them, and I just haven't had time to just sit down and stream. So, watch my Twitter feed.
Point out your secret shade.
So you check out my Twitter. I post when I'll be streaming on there. So check it out.
And you can check check out my Twitter. It's at Heelstach, HeelStach. I haven't been posting a lot of my own stuff, and I know I keep saying I want to get into that, but, whatever, someday. Wishful thinking. And as always, check out the Culture Shocked Twitter account. That's at culture_shocked. Make sure to visit the website. We do news every day and articles and all kinds of stuff. We're always putting out new content every day. Make sure to check out, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's going to be a review coming out tomorrow tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Tomorrow night's Tuesday.
Yeah, The Gambler comes out tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
I get to go see that Marky Mark greatness.
Oh, maybe. I haven't heard anything about it yet, so maybe it'll be good. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And as always, we put out our podcast every Sunday or Monday. So make sure to check that out. We have eight back episodes.
I think this is episode 10.
Oh, geez. Make sure to subscribe on iTunes, please. Obviously. That's it. Thank you, Swan, for taking a second time out of your schedule to sit down and yeah.
Anything for Culture Shocked, man.
Anything, man. I bleed black and white. Or K and S. I don't know where the hell I was going with that one.
All right.
Whatever. Fucking weird.
Cool.
And next weekend, we will be doing Scrooged.
Yes. Bill fucking Murray.
Per Swan's request. I have not seen it, so it'll be...
it's fucking great.
Oh, first one in a while of a movie I haven't seen.
It's great.
And there might be an additional movie added on. I haven't seen anything this week, but you never know what Audible... You never know about the Audible. The Audibles have worked out pretty good so far. So.
Oh, yeah, they have.
And we don't have any advertisers on our podcast yet, but I do want to shout out to Squarespace. They have a fantastic website developing platform. So it's a little plug for Squarespace. I know we don't have them as an official advertiser, but our site is through Squarespace, and it is extremely easy to use, and the site looks clean as fuck.
Yeah,
so,
it does.
It really does. And it's also really easy to use for those of us that are not technologically inclined. So, but all right. Well, Swan, you want to lead us out?
Cool. Let's stop.